What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So today is the day before Boxer Fest in Pennsylvania, so I'm about to head over to the place to pick up the trailer right now. It's an enclosed trailer, so it's a lot bigger than the one that I had for Wicked Big Meat. And from part one, you saw that I installed this pretty awesome brake controller right here and the kit and everything like that. If you guys have questions, I even noticed online a lot of people have questions about the trailer because the LED lights seem not to shut off, but they do. It's around 18 seconds to be precise, but let's call it 15 to 20 seconds. Now, to show you that this works, once I step on the brake, boom, and it'll say NC, which is not connected. So once you leave it anywhere between 15 to 20 seconds, it'll shut back off. And the electricity draw, the power draw is so small, guys. Please don't worry about it. Now, today, once we pick the trailer up, you're gonna be seeing that we're gonna be testing out the trailer brakes. The brakes on the trailer are electromagnetic, and we have to test the brakes out. And we'll be using this manual function over here to make sure. So what's gonna be happening is, first, the gain. You guys are probably asking, well, what's gain? Gain is the amount of power the brake controller applies to the trailer brakes. Okay, so as the pedal is applied, as the brake pedal is applied, the gain tells the brake controller how much electrical power to apply to the trailer brake electromagnets. That's pretty much how it is. And this is a major thing here. Every time your load changes, you have to adjust this. So they say you want to leave it around 5. Now, what I'm going to be doing is, once I plug the 7-pin trailer hitch from the enclosed trailer in, this light should light up green. Now, what we have to do is we're going to have to roll and apply this over. Now, what we're looking to see is, we're not going to be stepping on the brake. What we have to do is see if the trailer comes to a stop without locking up the tires. It has to come to a decently quick stop without locking up the tires. And that's how we know how to adjust the gain or not. And then you have this over here, which is boost, B1, B2, B3, and so forth. So what this feature does, it gives you more initial braking power for times, especially for a heavy load like what I'm going to be doing. So let's say you're going down a hill and you're trying to slow down. If you feel like the trailer is pushing the truck, you might want to adjust your boost setting so it sends about 13 to anywhere like 25% more braking power before it's needed, so you have the object that's being towed and the tow vehicle to stop nice and smooth at the same time, where the trailer is not pushing the truck or the truck is not dragging the trailer, so to speak. So the boost is something that can be set as you're driving. The gain is something that you have to set every time your load changes initially. This is something that is very important, and you do not want to play with this. So this has to be set first. This can be switched back and forth during driving conditions. Okay, so let's get out of here. So guys, if you notice, you see the letter C right there, that means it's connected. I'm back home. Everything was a little bit rushed, but there was a lot of checks and stuff that we had to go over when I picked up the trailer. So obviously the 7-pin trailer hitch is connected. You see the C. If it wasn't connected, you saw NC from the last time. Now, as I told you before, this trailer is empty right now. So what I had to do was, REESE, they want you to set the gain to 5, like all the way up to 5. But if you could see here, it's at 1.7. Because what happens is, when you set it to 5, you let it roll at 25 miles an hour, and then you pull this right here. This is the manual brake. Now, when you bring this over, depending on how fast it stops the truck, if the tires skid, that means the gain is too high. So obviously I have adjusted it down all the way to 1.7, and this thing stops like on a dime, like no skidding, everything is perfect. So that's how you got to do it. And as I told you, the boost feature, this is set to B1. So depending on the load, you give at least, you know, anywhere from 10 to 25% of initial braking. So like, say you're going down a hill with a load or whatnot, it'll help the trailer slow down a little bit better just preemptively like the trailer's not running into the truck like when you put on the brake. So just wanted to show you guys that real quick. So as I said before, that's exactly how you do it. Now, once I put the car in to the trailer, what ends up happening now, things change. Now we're gonna have to set the gain again, because now the trailer's gonna it's gonna be a lot heavier in order to stop if we use the manual brake. So now we have to set the gain again, as I told you guys before. So now with the load of the car, it's what, 3,400 pounds extra. So I end up putting the gain up to 5 and manually slowing it down. It slowed down perfectly. So we have enough brakes stopping the truck. And my boost setting is at B1. So it just comes on just perfectly to slow the truck and the trailer down. So now as I step on the brake, the trailer is not pushing me, you know, over the line. It's actually stopping like I'm not even towing anything. So that's actually pretty cool. I want to show you guys something too. So now when you have your brake set properly, what happens is it actually, when you step on the brake slightly, it calibrates it, like how hard you're stepping on the brake, and it sends a fraction, it'll send a percentage to the electric brakes on the trailer. So let's say, okay, let me speed up a little bit. Speed up a little bit, and I'm gonna hit the brakes a little bit. It'll send a certain amount of brake. And you wouldn't believe it. I'm towing this trailer now. When I towed the U-Haul one like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it was a lot harder because obviously that trailer didn't have brakes on it. But this thing, when you calibrate the brakes right, it doesn't even feel like you're towing anything. It's actually pretty cool. So anyway, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hopefully you guys learned something today. Take it easy.